Quarterstaff of Mohawk. I played that NetHack variant. It's just... there's too much mowing in it. It's a one, you use it, it's like you use it once to cast a spell. So it's not a duration. Interesting, it's just an orc priest in the bathroom apparently. I guess that was the idea. Now comes the fun part of luring out every single monster from this vault. Yeah, you get a bonus from invocations. That's just a flat bonus added onto whatever skills you have. So you can cast with 0 skill and just have some bonus spell power, some spell power from invocations. And invocations gives you 50% more spell power than training in the spells would. So if you cast, say, a summon spell with 0 summons, it would be as if you, and if you had 10 invo, it would be as if you had 15 summons effectively. Summons don't really need spell power, so it's not the best example, but conjurations do. Well, hello, friend. I guess I have the perfect spell for waking up this vault, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, I guess what I'm learning is that I wonder how it goes for Zin's Sanctuary. See, with Zin, it's like you can pay to gain piety. Are there other models for? There's Che and Step from Time, but again, he also has a different kind of clock. He doesn't have as much piety decay. Yeah, I mean, you could. I'm resting a lot and playing very carefully, but at the same time, I've been at 5 stars a while, but not that much, and I've dropped down to 3 reasonably often too. I have been using some channel, to be fair, but not a lot. So I'm a little surprised that I have as much trouble with piety as I have been. Destroy him, my pets. Got the old orc warlord. Unusually strong. You eat this lamp of fire with your unusual strength. Yeah, I mean, Trog as a gifting god certainly spams lots of gifts, and also does have a somewhat high level ability that falls off. I could investigate, I could lower the piety cost a bit for it. I could also adjust where it's available, but I don't want to go too far in that. So I'll need to, maybe I'll just need to do some sort of tests to sort of get a good feel for that. I certainly haven't used it once all game already. I mean, I have spells, so that's kind of the problem, of course, because it's like spells are really strong, and if you use them properly, you and you play kind of like I do, you don't really necessarily have to. Bolt of fire on a single orc priest. Not sure about that play, but piety decay is the same as the other typical gods. Behemoth, Mak. She has basically their exact same piety system. Yeah, people want to kind of come up with like tweaks to piety, but it's tough to come up with really good alternative piety systems. Ru and HuWz are, you know, like one example of doing it well, at least in terms of differentiation in a meaningful way. Stuff. Just gonna go ahead and buy those. So yeah, she has the same piety decay as she used to have less back when she had the split piety system. So her piety decay increased, but then again, the pieties you get from kills also increased. Of course. I don't want to waste my last dig charge on you. I have a lot of choice though. There we go. Oh. Ugh. Go away. Oh my god. You stupid wizard. Go away. Messing up my auto pickup? Your shenanigans? I think you never sacrificed. Sif was never a sacrifice god. I don't think she ever had sacrifices like ever in Crawl. But you're thinking of Nemelex and Ellie. Ellie used to have sacrifices for weapons. Yeah. Old Nemelex, man. What a god. Ugh. Sacrifice a starting pie. That's funny. Yeah, I guess that was, wow, that was back during when Nem had sacrifices, huh? I never thought about that. That was the Jester class. One of the only ways you could win a demigod with a god. Including the absolute madman himself. I think Corey's so slow. The God of Death. Yep. The ultra rare skill title of DG with invocation. Well, that was... Yeah, because that was back when Nem used Evo. So God of Death was Nemalex, or Necromancy. Yeah, no, I was just forgetting that that Jesters even had that version of Nem, and you mentioned it. That's something I never thought of. What's up, Seldia? More weapon shop. Oh, Snakebite. Not gonna pay 1,700 gold for it, but that would be another good weapon. Hello. Look at that gift. Sif, how did you know? Orb of Destruction and Swift. Good spell, Sif. I approve. I guess that's another aspect to gaining piety up to 5 stars, huh? But again, it doesn't really stop. Now that's a thing I wonder. Is her gifting? Because her gifting is a little bit different. Ugh. Hey, let's try one of these Tropa darts, huh? Oh yeah. Oh shit. I don't appreciate that. The heck? What did Oh. Chaos. You stupid. You had one job to do, Chaos. One frickin' job. Boy, that's annoying. I can't really, can acid wand him. Of course. Of frickin' course, I get a useless blink. That's so dumb. So this is when it would be great to have. Well, I don't have an EMP, to be fair. In part, I don't have MP because, again, Guardian Spirit, but then again, Guardian Spirit is what keeping me at not even scarier HP, so I really shouldn't be too angry about that. Guess I don't have much choice. Kind of have to blink all the way over there. Dumb and stupid. Guess I can random effects this guy because there's nothing worse that could happen since he's already berserk. Well, he could have gone invis, I guess. You know, you had to show up. You had to show up and just torment me when I'm at my weakest there, Mr. Orc. I don't like it. I don't like the chaos. Just gonna zap you with spells, and I'm not gonna hit you with chaos, cause last time I did that, bad things happened to me. On to not that bad, but not that good either. Well, if it isn't my old friend. Oh my god. It's the plus 27 Lear's Halberg. Time to cast all of my spells through Divine Knowledge, an ability that I don't yet possess. Good miscast. Good job, team. God damn it. God. I swear to God, Chaos. I swear to frickin' God, Chaos. Do your job. Do your job, Chaos. Need another weapon. Weapon and ego and not trash chaos. That pisses me off. Dagger of Chaos, no thank you. Or Axe of Elec. Need something with enchant. War Axe of Elec is, you know. I could just train up the fire staff, honestly. Get some staves going. I already have some Evo. It would work. This guy's gonna paralyze me because I don't have our poison. I really hate that there's like this relentlessly cheerful music playing right now. It's like, aren't you having fun? You're on a fun vacation? Lua party. Yep, that's what this is. That's exactly what we're having right now. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna zap the wand. Of course, it doesn't work. I guess I have to be mindful because I mean I could die. Yeah. Okay, you. Cure this. Cast regen. Oh, frickin' frick. Frick you, man. Why did you show up now? You know what? I have a plan for you. Well. It was rhetorical question, Seldia. It was rhetorical. It was the art of rhetoric. Oh my god. Wish I had Kurari, actually. What? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. You go away. I'm gonna retreat and rest up my precious MP. A bolt of fire you to the face. Wand of Digging, finally. Bullfrog, what is it with this level in bullfrogs? You know, I can't really be mad about a bullfrog, but it's just, find it, oh no. Wow. A curse -3 club lies on the iron altar of Okawaru. And Dooku, wielding a weapon of venom with his, holy crap, summon Mana Viper, Blink, Abjuration, Confuse, Dazzling Spray. I'm guessing this was a an enchanter. Wait, what is it? Yep, he was a spin. Did we ever change back the ghost movement speed? Box of Beasts, something else under there. Ooh, another stave. This is kind of a nasty one, but this particular set of monsters isn't actually too bad. This guy does not resist fire. He does have some spells. So I don't have to take it on right now. I will get into this fold eventually because, well, there's a mystery item, there's a stave. Box of Beasts is always good, although I'm probably not going to get much Evo on this character, so it's not going to be that great. Really? Well, my friend, you're stuck. Oh. Well, I obviously I did not entirely think that through. I just managed to fireball myself. But there's no judgments here at twitch.tv/GammaFunk. We don't judge. We let mistakes be mistakes. It's like brainstorming. You don't pass judgment. If you fireball yourself, maybe it was just a form of artistic expression. Maybe that's just how you relate to the world around you, is by fireballing yourself. I could mef him, and myself for that matter, because I don't have our poison. I could cast Bolt of Fire, but it's probably going to miss. I'm afraid I don't have the simplest. Could blink, but then we don't know how that would go. I don't want to fireball myself. He probably is quite damaged at this point. Yeah, I don't. Meph is not even all that useful because I don't really know where he's gonna be. Oh yeah, I have a Staff of Frickin' Fire though. Also, he didn't hit me. Oh, that's just 0.5. Never mind. Could do it again. One more time, right? There it is. I resisted it. I did. It was the play. It was the right play. It was the perfect play. I figured it out. I solved the logical puzzle. Oh, crap. The heck? Oh, it's Centaur Warrior pack. I know how to deal with the likes of you. I don't think I want you to do that. Wow, he didn't die. The one with the wand didn't die. That's alright, he didn't use it again. Okay, how long before he goes invis? Oh my god. Oh wow. He had random effects. Buckler of Protection. That is good. Yoink. Wand of Clouds. There's a little loot pile. Or just... Wow. They had all the loot. Oh right, the quarterstaff. Well, you know what, quarterstaff? You serve me well, but you're also driving me insane. That's not what I wanted. So I'm going to train up a little bit of shields. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to train 2 skills because I'm lazy as hell. I'm actually going to train a little bit of staves. I don't care what you think, Minmay. I don't care if you would never train staves even though you would use it. I'm going to train staves. Because this isn't about you. This isn't about fairies or elves. Oh no, he's red. The one color that I cannot counter. That's why I probably should go ahead and learn IMB just for convenience. What cards do we have lying around? That's right, we got LCS, we got Glaciate. Gotta get the Divine Knowledge Glaciate cast. If only I could ever get to 5 stars to cast it. Don't really want to use Divine Knowledge to cast, to kill one ugly thing though. Would like to, okay. We really should just train shields up for, there's no point to train both, honestly. What is this spooky vault? That's right, this thing resists, damn. All the monsters that resist my crap. I could try to cloud them, but it's probably gonna make... It's not actually... Yeah, clouds would be pretty terrible. Because these things all... Well, the demonic crawlers resist. Yep, that quarterstaff was driving me insane. It had to go. It's an active. Dingling, it's like a high piety costed active. Subject to adjustment. We'll see if I like the way the piety, I guess I would call them dynamics, play out. It's kind of hard to get access to it. I guess in part due to the gift thing. It's interesting. Maybe her gifting is too aggressive. It happens when you gain a piety point. I need to look at what Trogs is, because Trogs might be a somewhat better model, because I don't think it rolls in the same way. So I might need to tweak. It could be an interaction of a couple of things like her gifting and the gift timeout. I mean, that's something that somebody mentioned, but I don't see how that solves any particular issues. The issue is actually getting piety up to 5 stars, so you even have it, not what it costs once you have it. I think if I wanted it to cost less, I would just lower the cost a bit. There is the issue of what piety level it should become available at. Like, you could move it to 4 stars. But it's something I'll need to look into a little more carefully, because I did have access to it and could have used it for a while, and then I started I used a little bit of channel magic, not a lot. And honestly, yeah, I mean, all Sif has been doing for me for the most part is giving me some books. Since I've been using a little bit of channel, I have not been spamming it or anything, just occasionally. So she hasn't, aside from giving me some good spells, it's been like a typical Sif game. At the same time, I don't want to make the active too powerful. Game-ending mutations, I don't know. We can't have that.